Hello everyone. In the last video we were discussing about the 9th chapter of the 10th class students, and today we are going to continue with that chapter. So in the last video we had discussed about the kidneys and how the kidneys work and function of the nephron as well as the structure of the nephron. In this video we are going to discuss about the abnormal constituents in the urine as well as in the kidneys, abnormal constituents in the urine, and the osmoregulation we will discuss, and about the artificial kidney we will discuss in this video. So let us begin. Constituents of urine, abnormal constituents of the urine. First is the blood cells, second one glucose, third is the albumin, and the fourth one is the bile pigments. These are the four. First, what do you mean by blood cells? Or in the blood cells, sometimes in some conditions the urine is passes due to the infection of the urinary tract infection as well as the kidney stones. Urine is coming out without the knowledge of the person. So that disorder is known as a hematuria. That is happening due to the disorders of the kidneys, means due to the kidney stones as well as urinary tract infection too. Next one is the glucose or glycosuria. Now what do you mean by glycosuria? This is also known as the diabetes mellitus, means the sugar. Now you may have heard about this term sugar. He is having a sugar disease. Now what do you mean by sugar disease? In that disease the glucose content is more in the person's blood as compared to the normal adult. That is known as the diabetes mellitus. In the diabetes mellitus, the sugar excess glucose is coming out from the body of a person with the urine. So that is known as the glucose or glycosuria or diabetes mellitus. Next one is the albumin part. Now what do you mean by albumin? Due to the high blood pressure, okay, high blood pressure normally affect the glomerules as well as the nephrons. Means it is affecting the capillaries of that, and by that way the kidneys are not able to filter the blood properly, so that is affecting that. So in that condition what is happening, albumin pigment is coming out with the urea, and that is known as the albuminuria as well as the albumin. This is the also abnormal constituent. Fourth one is the bile pigment. Now due to the anemia, jaundice, the urine is containing the bile pigments. When the urine is coming out, that urine is containing the bile pigments, and that is known as, that is also kind of abnormal constituents of the urine. So these are the few constituents, abnormal constituents of the urine. Next we are going to discuss that the regulation of the urine output. You know, the urine is coming out from our body, and that process is by process of micturition or urination process, and that is controlled by the ADH. Now what do you mean by ADH? ADH is known as the antidiuretic hormone. Antidiuretic hormone is responsible for the water reabsorption as well as the concentration of the water in the urine, and this whole process is controlled by the gland that is known as a pituitary gland as well as the diuresis. And diuresis is a disorder in which the increased production of urine takes place in our body. So that a whole production of the urine is controlled by the gland that is known as the pituitary gland that is present in our head, and by that way the urine is coming out from our body, and this urine, the production of urine as well as the expulsion of urine is also controlled by a hormone that is known as antidiuretic hormone. Antidiuretic hormone, how it is working? If the antidiuretic hormone is reduced, means the secretion is reduced, then there is increased production of urine takes place in our body. That is also a kind of disorder. Increased production of urine, and the person have to go for the urination process again and again, and by that way in his or her body there is a possibility of a decrease of the amount of water as well as the lack of the minerals too, because sometimes the minerals are also coming out with the urine, because the kidneys are not able to filter that water, that blood properly, because the excess urination is there, and that is happening when the antidiuretic hormone, means the ADH, is present in the less amount in our body, that is secreted in the lesser amount. So that is responsible to control our urination process. You know that whenever the beverages we are taking, if we are taking the more beverages, means the coffee, water, as well as the other ones, cold drink, then we need to go for the urination process more, and these whole are controlled by the pituitary gland. Next, what do you mean by osmoregulation? Osmoregulation means the control the composition of urea and the other waste that are coming out from the kidney, and that is known as the osmoregulation, to control as well as control the composition, these compositions in our blood, that is known as the osmoregulation. These components should be in the appropriate amount in our blood. By that way our body will be able to work properly, because the excess amount of urea is also a toxic in nature in our body. If the urea is accumulated in our body, that is a kind of toxic matter, and that toxic matter is responsible to create some kind of poisonous matter in our blood, and by that way it leads to the person's death too sometimes. So and the osmoregulation is a process by which we the whole components are maintained or controlled in the appropriate amount in the blood, that is known as the osmoregulation. And this is implies to the osmotic pressure too. By the osmotic pressure, these the excess components are coming out from our body too by the kidneys. Okay, so next one is the artificial kidney. Before going to discuss about the artificial kidney, one question is coming to you. We urinate fewer times in the summer than in the winter, and the urine passed is generally thicker in the summers as compared to the winters. Why it is happening? Because you know that in the summers we are drinking much water as compared to the winters, but our urine that is coming out from our body is thicker as compared to the winters. Why it is happening? In summers, the few amount of water is also coming out from our body during the perspiration process, means sweating, and by sweating also with the some salts, the excess water is coming out. So by that way the water is coming out from our body. Okay, and in the winters we are not getting the much sweat because the temperature is already okay. So this is the reason why in the summers our urine is thicker as compared to the winters, because due to the respiration process the water content is also coming out in the form of sweat from our body. So that's why our urine is thicker as compared to the winters. Next we are going to discuss about the artificial kidney. You know that sometimes due to the high blood pressure and other disorders, our kidneys are stopping their work as well as are not able to properly work. Why it is happening? Because the high blood pressure as well as the diabetes is affecting the nephrons of our kidneys, and that nephrons, the capillaries that are present in the nephrons are totally affected by that way, and due to that the kidneys are not able to properly filter the blood. The filtrate that is coming out is containing much minerals that are needed for our body. So during this process or in this disorder, sometimes the dialysis takes place. Dialysis is a process by which they are taking the blood from our radial artery. You know, in our arm the radial artery is there, so they are taking out the blood from our body, they are filtering it, and afterward they are injecting again the blood in our body after filtration. So that is a dialysis process that takes place, that are giving the dialysis to the patient those are suffering with the kidney problems. Okay, because the kidneys are not able to filter the blood properly, so the dialysis is given to the patient. As well as if the kidneys are not able to work properly, means kidneys are properly damaged, then in that case also the artificial kidney is the proper solution. Now what do you mean by artificial kidney? Means to donate the kidney to the patient, and by that way the patients are getting the new kidney and that are properly working in their body. So this is the process by which we are able to get cure the kidney problems. So we had discussed about the constituents, abnormal constituents of the urine in this video, as well as the osmoregulation, means regulate or control the urine content in the blood, as well as the artificial kidney too. Hope you understood. Thank you very much.